So wedding dresses. Can we get serious for a minute? So, weddings are great. They're fantastic. Wedding dresses, they're fun, they're beautiful. They're a nightmare when you're this size. It's like taking a watermelon, putting it into a sardine can, and trying to screw back the little top thing. So you can just start to get this like that comes out of the dress. Now, there are types for all sizes. And surprisingly, sometimes the more firm-fitting ones look better because you're not swimming in a huge dress and making everything look bigger. But let me tell you that these dresses are like, how do I put this? Unless you are like a size, I don't know, 0 to maybe 8, chances are they're not going to fit you. Chances are you're not going to be able to just get off the rack. You better get there ahead of time, because I pushed it to the last minute in hopes to like lose weight and actually like get to the point I wanted to so that I could feel more confident, because as you guys know, one of the biggest reasons for me doing this is to look good in my wedding dress and to feel beautiful. Well, I haven't yet with any of the ones I've tried on. It's just been one like, oh no after the other. And then I'm doing this a lot where I'm like focusing on this area in the dress and like, oh, what does it look like? And everyone's like, stop touching your belly. But it's like, that's what I do. That's the area I touch. I can't help it. It's there. I know it's there. It's not going to go away. It's not hiding. It's not like I'm going to look in the mirror and be like, oh, look at I lost 100 pounds by putting on the dress. Let's be real, people. No, I'm gonna look at exactly where my flaws are, exactly the things I'm concentrated on, and that's gonna be my focus in the dress, which if it's that way on the day I'm trying it on, chances are more than likely it's gonna be that way on the wedding day. So I have to get a dress that feels comfortable right there, and I'll be honest, none of them have so far, and it's a mess and it's frustrating, and when you go in, it's like overload of dresses. There are so many. They are everywhere in all styles, and then your friends, they want to be helpful and they want to like pick out something beautiful, so they're all coming here with, oh, try this one and try this one and try this one, and then your mom, and then if you invite your partner's mom and them, and then like everybody's opinion, and it's just like, oh my god, like you just want to run out of the fucking bridal washer door and be like, give me a shot, give me whatever you partake in, and let me go chill out, and I'll be back in 20 minutes. I just need to chill for a sec because it is so overloading. Like when you're a bride, I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. When you go into that bridal shop, pick a couple people if you want your whole bridal party, sure, if you want your mom's, whatever. But make sure it's people you're comfortable with. Make sure it's people who you can laugh with. Make sure it's people who are not going to make you feel even more like self-conscious and oh my god. And make sure it's people who you can look at them and be like, I need you to roll it back, chill out, because you are making me stressed, lady. Like it is overwhelming. Hold yourself back. So you want people that you can go with that you can just be honest with yourself with it. And hopefully if they're your bridal party or your mom or your, grandma or your aunt, whatever, they're people who already know you and can be like, okay, I'll chill. Because you don't want to bridezilla on anybody, but sometimes you straight up need a moment because it's like you walk into a sea of wedding dress overload and overlord. What am I talking about? Overload. And it's just straight up like, I'm trying to say the best like comparison. It's kind of like as if you transported into Care Bear Land and walked into the clouded fields that they live on, and that's just a million wedding dresses all over the place, just everywhere, just wedding dresses. So if you want to be in a puffy white cloud, then by all means, go shopping. And you really have to if you're a bride. Or you don't have to, you can wear whatever you want. But most of the time, if you're a bride, you're going to go to one of these stores at some point or another, even if you're like me, and procrastinate that to the point of no other choice, because everyone's like, you're running out of time, and if you want a dress that gets delivered in time and can be altered in time, you best get on that shit. especially when you are larger, because again, it ain't off the rack for you, honey. No, no, no. Your big ass needs to order it ahead of time so you can actually get in the damn thing. And not to mention that if you do find a dress that you find beautiful, chances are they don't have your size. You're going to have to either go in this thing and then have them use the fake clips or the like string. They pull out so much equipment, it looks like you went to a hardware store to put on a dress. And no joke, like they put all these different straps on you, they're clipping you here and there with potato chips. It's like, not only can I not eat potato chip bags, but now I gotta look like a potato chip bag. It's ridiculous. But it makes me really want some potato chips right now because keto 4 days, I am missing chippies. Anyway, so dresses, you find one you like. You better hope they have your size or something close to it, or just get the best visual you can, because you're gonna have to order that shit and hope for the best when you're a little larger, unless you want to go with something that they have there. But a lot of times the dresses that are in our size, because I don't know if you ladies know this when you're bigger, but there was years ago, I was actually an extra in the movie Fat Girls with Monique, P-H-A-T, and the whole movie was about this point that I'm about to make, is that the fact of when you are bigger, there are no good clothes. Like, they most of the time suck. Like, you go in all the smaller sizes, cute, 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 cute. Oh, where do they have it in my size? Hell no. And if they do, that price just got jacked because of all the extra material. So either way, you're screwed. But usually, and especially underwear and bras, ladies can be real. You know about these things. If they fit you, they either have a strap that looks like a belt for Santa Claus, or they're like plain or blah, blah. Never do they have the cute shit for our size. That's something that somebody out there, whoever you are, if you're out there and you're a fashion person, get on that for plus size. Cute bras, cute underwear, cute wedding dresses, because we need things that shape us well. Like, it just doesn't work. And then some of those, like I said earlier, like sometimes when you wear the poofier dresses, it drowns you out, makes you look even bigger than you are. But sometimes those slender ones actually like tighten you all up, especially for bigger people like myself. Like, I look good when it's the drop waist, so that all of this is actually like tight and you're held in there. And then either that or those mermaid ones, wouldn't think so. But here's the problem with that. It'll give you this, like right about here, into your butt. It's gonna look like one giant run together. So it kind of gives you like you shoved a beach ball down your pants instead of where your stomach and butt should be, and they all roll together. Oh, it's a beautiful sight. So you get that. So you have to get over that hump. And like your friends and family will be like, oh, we don't see that, we love you. Oh shit, bitch, I got a mirror. Now, I love you, and I appreciate you saying so, but I'm not one of those disillusioned people with my weight. I see the mirror, I see what I look like, and I'm gonna be real and honest. And them shits looks like I got a beach ball shoved down my pants, and it all just kind of blends together, which is fine if you want to go sport that, and if you have the confidence. Or you can even offset it by putting something like a band, like right under here, because it'll give that little part of your waist, because usually on us bigger women, we get smaller right under the boobs, to accentuate that. Kind of helps hide the rest of it. Just a little tip from me to you. But the one dress that I'm absolutely in love with, they only had it in a size 12. There was no, I mean, we put this thing on my head, and like, we're like doing the inch dance, like, first of all, I got some babies right here. Nope, was going nowhere. Where was it going? Nowhere. Because that shit was just like, my friend Ellie wanted me to have it on too, and so she's like trying to do it, but you don't want to break these things or rip them because you don't want to pay if something goes wrong. So you're trying to let the person do it too, because if they rip it, it's on them, not on you. So you're trying to do it and trying to shove this on. You really start to feel the watermelon and the sardine thing I'm talking about. But yeah, it's a shit funny show. I mean, if you want to laugh, that is a great time, because it is damn funny trying to squeeze this into size 12. Just for record, not there yet. Cool time. buckles. But yeah, no. And then for some of them that were technically my size, I don't know if it's from squats. I don't know if it's just because I was blessed with some big old hips. But these babies, man, let me give you a visual just in case you needed. So don't mind the tummy. But see those babies, those hips for you. You can see a little more this way. But those hips, those thighs. Yeah. So trying to get one of those mermaid, like, it's a trumpet dress. When you're trying to do the shimmy dance and then literally like, again, hilarious shit show for your friends. Sort of embarrassing for you. And then you just know it ain't going over those babies no matter how much you try to squiggle and squaggle, no matter how many shoehorns you pull out or how many people you have inching down at a time or inching up at a time. Nope. You either need the exact right size or you need it bigger. But if you go into a wedding dress shop and they've only got smaller than you, honey, it is not going to be a fun day at the bridal shop because you are literally going to either be put in like a clip, you're either going to get the bigger size and then feel like a chip bag being clipped from one fun way to the next, or you're going to also feel like a chip bag if it's too small because then they do like I said, like it's like one clip here, and then they, like a trash bag, go shoo, and then it looks great for the front, but then when you turn around, not only is your back open and naked for all your undies, but you see your back fat pinching out of the back, and you're like, well, that just looks so lovely. That's gotta be my dress. People, seriously? When your back then has boobs because the dress is pinching it and giving you that lovely down this middle and push together. So also with wedding dresses, like if you're not doing the shimmy, shimmy, shimmy up, you've got to dive into this thing. Like you're about to take a dive into a swimming pool. And then as it comes down this tunnel of wedding dress and material that is like 1,000,000 pounds, you're just trying to get through the center of this thing. Literally, you start to get claustrophobia, like, am I ever gonna get out of here? It's like just like this long tunnel of dress to get it on you, and it barely like squeezes down, and you gotta do this whole thing. Or you go into the shops where it's just they have size 8 or 12s, and then they try to shimmy you into them. Or the fact that like most of these dresses look like the wrong side of a doily on a tablecloth, like they put way too many together, and we're like, look, here's a dress. So it's quite the scene when you are trying on wedding dresses. I don't know what it is. Like my friend Susie and I were talking about it because she's also getting married, my fellow picking the feast. And she too agrees with me that most wedding dresses, they look weird. They look off. They don't look pretty. Like I know there's something for everybody and everybody has different tastes, but a lot of these dresses are just like, who designed these? Like blind women? I don't know. Like some of them are gorgeous. You know what I mean? But those usually cost more money, or they're not the right size, or whatever may have you, especially if you're bigger, which is part of the problem, which is why I want to share about it, because the whole point of this is weight loss journey together, you know, it's so that you guys can get a little of the fact that you're not alone out there, and that it sucks to have these like ridiculous dresses that don't fit you, and you go into the bridal shops and they don't even have our sizes. So you're trying to, like, they're putting you in sizes that don't fit and they don't wrap around, and they're like, what do you think? Like, even today, like, she put me in this one where she put my arms through it. So it just sat in front of me and it was just sitting there, and it was like, okay, what do you think? Like, think of what? It's not on me. It's not on my actual body. How am I supposed to see how this tummy feels in a dress that I can't even get up on the body? Like, what do you want me to say? Oh, it's gorgeous. I love it. Let me twirl around as you see what I'm wearing. And nothing of it is the dress. Like, it's a load of crap. And then, like, they want to tell you what you like and what you don't and what you feel comfortable in and what you don't. Like, you have to have a voice before you go in here. Have a voice. Like, Some of them are really sweet. Like David's bridal were really sweet. The bridal elegance that I went to was really sweet, but you definitely still have to have your voice. Like they're gonna, first of all, your wedding party, if you have them come with you or your mom, they'll pick out a bunch of dresses too. You're gonna get overwhelmed with the amount of dresses you try on, trust me. But that's why I say, you know, plus they're gonna bring you a bunch, the consultant's gonna bring you a bunch too. So really have it down like your voice. If you don't like the look of something, like be open to trying on things that you, sometimes it's, I've heard so many people say that they're surprised that the one they would never think would work with them, worked with them. So try on different ones, be open to that. But at the same time, have a voice. Don't be afraid to say like, I don't like this. Or if they put it on and before they like fully do you up and like strap you and pull you and the whole 9 yards, make you feel like a trash bag or a beach ball or whatever the hell is going on, make sure you have your own voice so you can say, no, I'm not digging this one, and I don't want to go through the process of getting all into it when it's just not working. So good luck out there. It's a tough process, and then, like I said, and I'll say again, humor, humor, humor. You need it, need it, need it. Don't leave your funny bone at home, because you're gonna need to laugh with this one, especially if you're a little heavier, girls. It's just the point. It's just the reality. Something that we've had to put up with forever as far as clothes are concerned. I know I'm not the only one who deals with this bullshit of having to have a nightmare in the clothing room, you know, dressing room, when it comes to anything cute or anything you want to wear, and finding it in our size is first of all impossible. And then if you do, the dressing room mirrors are hardly ever our friends. So, you know, just go in with a sense of humor, go in with the best open mind of what you want and what you feel comfortable in, and don't be afraid to say if you don't, and don't be afraid to take as much time as you need to find the right dress, as long as you can get it before your wedding, because you need to feel comfortable, you need to feel beautiful, and you need to feel like you need to make sure it's the right one for you, because if it's not, you're not gonna like it on the actual day. So there's a lot of things to take into consideration, but wedding dresses are a joke, people. It's a lot. I mean, it's fun, part of it, and it's super overwhelming and seriously like, holy shit on another one. So you're gonna go through the ins and outs, or at least I did, of can I find it, can I not? And I'm still going through this process. Like we had to pay $50 for them to send in a dress that looks like the dress I want, but isn't quite the dress I want, because they don't have that one in my size yet. I can order it in my size, but they don't have it for me to try on my size, so I have to try on one similar and just hope that the silhouette kind of gives me the idea, and either I like it or I don't, I order it blind. So, you know, being bigger, sorry guys, you're gonna get into a little this like, you know, like rearranging and finagling and having to really work with your body and what you got and what these people have, because dresses are literally made for people sizes 2 to 3/8, maybe 12 if you're pushing it, and then other than that, the rest of us kind of have to get in what we can and look silly and have our ass hanging out or our back hanging out or pitched together like a second boob fat bag. Have a sense of humor, be able to laugh, and have people who will make you laugh too, but not make you feel bad. Take a step back. You're beautiful, you're lovely. What works for you? What's speaking to you? You know, we want to find you a dress that you can step back and be like, damn, honey, this is my dress. I'll make it look sexy, and watch me move, watch me move. But hopefully when you get around to this side, as in the video right now, which is how it's making me feel, you don't get this like non-shape fat blue eyes. Like it's just gonna roll, you know what I'm saying? Like when there's no shape to it. Like I don't even know what to say. Good luck to you. I wish myself good luck. Fingers crossed that it goes well. Yeah, it's just wedding dresses. When you're bigger, it's even more of a process. It's a little overwhelming. And just remember, find your humor and bring people you're comfortable with. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Love y'all.